If you would like, start on your backs today. If you prefer to start seated, if that helps you kind of come into this space a little easier, then you're welcome to stay seated. But otherwise, find yourself on your back. Maybe your feet on the floor or just kind of in a shavasana. And like I said, if you have blocks, have one on each end. We'll do some half moon today. It's all right, it's a nice space. It's a beautiful time together. A lot different place than we were last week at this time, a week ago. So much has happened. So much continues to happen. So give yourself this time. And if you have an intention for your practice today, maybe bring it into this space. As you begin to intentionally connect with your breath, maybe just ask yourself why you're here today, why you're here for yoga. Is it because it's 11 o'clock on Tuesday and that's just what you do? You don't necessarily have to find an answer, but just kind of put it out there. Maybe your higher self will tap into that reason and give you exactly what you need. Just trusting the wisdom of the subtle body to connect with the brain. So you can make the most out of this time. On your next inhale, feel the back of the body press against the floor. And on your exhale, maybe feel a little bit of release. If you notice, maybe that's what happens, maybe it doesn't. Breathe in, maybe notice the shoulders on the ground. And exhale, let the breath leave the body. One more breath in. On an exhale, ground both feet to the floor. Then inhale, send the right leg up to the sky, maybe point and flex the foot. Yeah, and then bend that knee. We'll come into our reclined figure four. So the right knee just below that left, or the right ankle below the left knee, and then hug those legs into the chest. Maybe you have your left hand on the shin and the right hand presses the knee away. Or maybe both hands are on the hamstring or the shin. You can rock side to side, but pull the shape into the chest. Breathe in. On an exhale, release the hands. Keep the feet together and let those feet, the legs go over to the left side. The right foot maybe is on the floor and the left side of the leg. Open the arms out like a T. Maybe you feel a stretch here, maybe you don't. You can lift the arms above the head, maybe interlace the fingers and really stretch out those armpits. And then exhale, bring the hands back out to a T and bring the feet, the left foot to the ground, the shape to the center. Let's extend the legs to the sky, maybe point and flex the feet. You can bring the legs wide, point and flex the feet with the legs wide, letting gravity pull those feet kind of towards the outer edge of the ground, or you can place the hands on the inner thighs and let those pinky edges of the foot maybe come a little closer to the ground. Let's exhale, bring the feet together above the head, plant the right foot on the ground, and then bring the left ankle to below that right knee, hug the knees into the chest. Here we are, back in our reclined figure four. Let the breath go. Again, this shape energetically giving ourselves exactly what we need. Maybe it's not in one big dose, but kind of incrementally meeting us where we're at. One more breath. Now exhale, let the hands go, let the feet, the legs go over to the right, arms can come out like a T, so it's a little twist. That knee, that top knee, the left knee, you can either kind of move towards the right foot, towards the other end of the mat, or maybe it just falls towards the head front of the mat. You can reach the arms overhead, allowing the shape to benefit you, moving the knee as needed, moving that right leg even as you need. And then exhale, sweep those arms back out like a T, bring the right foot to the floor, the left knee comes back in, and then extend the legs to the sky again. But this time, we're gonna bend the knees now, hug the knees into the chest. Uttanasana, rock side to side. Get some circulation in the low back. And now exhale, bring the feet to the floor, let the knees come to the side, soles of the feet come together. Let's rest in butterfly, 5 breaths, guys. Breathe in, and out for 5. Breathe in. Exhale for 4. Reach the arms over the head, inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale 2. Now last breath in. Exhale, bring the knees to the sky, feet to the floor. Now hands come down to the side. Cross the right leg over the left leg. Bring the left knee up. So now the legs are crossed, like if you were sitting in a chair. Maybe you bring the right foot behind the left calf. So we're in our eagle legs. Maybe the right foot just stays on the side. All right, so press the thighs together, legs together. Press that low back to the ground. Draw the belly button into the earth. Active side body, or active core side body. Now press the hands, interlace the hands. Press the hands into the top of the thigh and press the top of the thigh into the hands. This is one of you guys' favorites, I know. Okay, release the hands from the top of the thigh. Release the tension between the legs. Let the legs relax. Let the hands come down. Unwrap the legs. Maybe send the legs to the sky. Feel the ease as we let go. And breathe out. Now bend the knees, cross that left leg over the right. Find your eagle legs, whatever variation of eagle legs. Maybe the left foot behind the right calf. All right, squeeze the thighs together, the calves, the knees, the low back to the earth, the upper belly, the low belly, the entire front body down to the earth. Now press the hands, interlace the hands. Press the hands into the top of the top of the thigh into the hands. So it's really active. A lot of effort. Feel the effort in the body. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. And then let it go. Release the effort. Release the hands to the ground. Unravel the legs. Let them float up to the sky without effort. Nice job. Bend the knees in, extend the legs long. We're in Shavasana. Point the toes, reach the hands up, active stretch. Breathe in. And then exhale, let's roll over to our side. And then press up. And when we press up, we're gonna meet in our tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders, hips over the knees. Sway those hips side to side. And then let's find our neutral spot. So we're in our tabletop and we're gonna move right into our cat-cow. So let's drop the belly, lift the heart in the chest. And then exhale round, tilt that pelvis, maybe gaze towards the navel. Now rotate the pelvis, shine the heart through, look to the sky. Exhale, round the spine. One more time, drop the belly, lift the heart. Pause here. Now exhale, round, coming into cat. Now pause here, press the earth away. Let's curl the balls of the feet under, or the toes under, so we're kind of on the balls of the feet. We're actually kind of on the toes, the feet face back. Now find a neutral spine. And now let's lift the knees, let the knees hover. So now we're on our toes, and just rock forward, and then we'll go back. So let's warm up the shoulders, back and forth. Knees hover. Now pull that belly button to spine. One more time, rock forward and pause. Rock back, let's pause. Now bring the knees down. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. And we'll inhale, reach that right leg back. Reach, reach, reach through the heel, the toes. Point towards the face, the foot is flexed. Plant the hands, bend the elbows, lower down that heart. And then exhale, press up. The ankle in line with the hips, so the glutes engaged. So see if you can feel that glute, that mind-body connection. Now bend the elbows, lower the heart. Exhale. Breathe in. Now exhale up. Inhale. Lower down. And on exhale, press up. And now bring that right knee back. Bring the knees nice and wide. Sit back in child's pose. Bring the awareness to the inner thigh and see if we're making space in the low back, but also in that hip area. Let's breathe in. Exhale, rise back to tabletop. Now from here, let's inhale to extend the left leg nice and long. Flex the foot. So feel the glute active. As we reach through the heel, flex the foot, and then we're gonna rock back and forth. This is warm up the shoulders just a little more. And then we'll inhale. Exhale, lower down, bend the elbows. Exhale to press up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press it up. Breathe in, lower. And exhale, let's press up. And now step that left foot forward between the hands. Come onto the ball of that right foot and pivot that right heel down. Now sweep the right hand back towards that long foot and let's find our warrior two. Exhale. Nice spaciousness between the heels. Nice, nice. Look over that front hand. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring that left hand up to the sky. Let's reverse our warrior, just a breath. And then exhale back, extending the arms long. Inhale. Now exhale, let's bring our hands to our hips. Let's pivot on that back foot. Frame the front foot. Step that left foot back and find downward facing dog. Exhale. Breathing in and out. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Pivot that left foot down. Sweep the left hand back. And then rise up, creating that space between the heels. And then extend through the fingertips. So nice long arms, nice wide stance. On an exhale, so the left hand back, the right into the sky. Good. Really lengthen through the right armpit. Maybe let go of that left hand so it's hovering over that leg. Feel the active core when that left hand hovers. And then exhale back to extended arms. Inhale. Good. Let it go on an exhale. Hands come to the hips. Nice. Now pivot that ball to the left foot. Frame the front foot. Let's find plank pose this time and move through a vinyasa. So we find our plank. And then exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, step that left foot to the sky, bend the knee, stack the hip. Maybe make some circles with that hip or with that knee. And then exhale, drop that foot down, low to the ground. Let's inhale, roll forward, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana to lower down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Let those elbows kind of dangle in front of the hips hover, the thighs hover. Breathe in. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, the right leg sweeps to the sky, bend the knee, stack the hip. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Three-legged downward facing dog. Make some circles with that knee. Feeling the hips maybe open just a little bit more than they were. A breath ago. Lower that foot down to the ground. Breathe out. Inhale, roll it forward, Palakasana. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, pause here. The hips kind of dangle. Maybe we even kind of rock side to side on our hands. Because the top of the thighs, the knees, and the hips, they're not on the ground. Breathe in. Exhale back out of Mukha Svanasana. And then lower down, lowering both knees to the ground. Walk the hands back. Send that left leg forward for Ardha Hanumanasana. So left foot comes forward, press the heel down. The right hip is over the right knee. Press the heel to the floor, the toe flexes to the face. Maybe you want to rise up, lengthen through the torso, and then fold over that leg. Breathing in and out. And exhale. Inhale. Now exhale, pivot that left foot to the ground and swing that right knee back, or the right foot back. So the right knee is under the right hip. Let's rise up. So here's our Parigasana. Yes, inhale. From here, reach through the fingertips, and now extend the arms out. So if our foot is on the ground, let's rotate so the toes are to the sky. And then just rotate the foot down. Rotate the foot up. Rotate it down. And now bring the toes back to the sky. Arms come to the sky. Let's breathe in. Exhale over to the right. Bring that foot to the ground. The hand hovers over the earth. Extend through the side body. Breathe in. And now exhale. Bring the hand to the ground. Bring that foot back to the mat. So the right knee pivots. Now we're on the left leg is long. Lift that leg up. Maybe walk the hands forward so we're in tabletop. Now bend the elbows, lower down that heart. Then exhale, press up. Let's do that again. Bend the elbows, lower down, the heart comes down, nose comes down. Exhale to press up. And now bring that left knee to meet the right. Bring those knees really nice and wide. Find a wide-legged child's pose, just a breath. A real nice, intentional breath in. And exhale, breathe the breath out. And now inhale, let's roll up into tabletop. Plant the hands, bring the knees under the hips, and now bring that right foot forward between the hands, all the way through for our Ardha Hanumanasana. The left knee is under the left hip, flex the right foot towards the face. When you get your foundation, let's inhale to rise up. Lengthen out of the knee to the hip, lengthen from the hip to the armpit, armpit to fingertips. And then when you're ready, fold over that extended leg and exhale. Let the breath go in and out. Again, trusting the wisdom of the cells, the wisdom of the subtle body, and that prana. Y'all know what prana is. Let the prana move in the sacred shape. Breathe in. And now exhale, pivot that left foot back, kind of off the mat towards the long edge. That right foot comes down. Our hands come in front. Let that right foot come down, then walk the hands towards that knee. We'll rise up. Here's our Parigasana, gate pose. Inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Maybe send the hips forward. Breathe in. Exhale, arms come out. You can keep the arms out or keep the arms up. Maybe they're up like a Y. And then we're going to open the toes to the sky. And then bring the foot to the ground. Open to the sky. And down to the ground. Inhale to open. Exhale to ground. One more time. Inhale, open the toes to the sky. Let's pause. Exhale, bring the foot to the earth. Hands come to the hips. So pivot the hips towards the short edge of the mat. So the left knee is down, bring the hands down. Extend that right leg long. The ankle's in line with the hip. So here we are again. And our three-legged bird dog. So now bend the elbows, lower down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press up. Last time. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press up. Now bring that right foot all the way through. Step it between the hands. Step that left foot to meet the right. Bring the feet hip distance. Now exhale and fold. Bending the knees a lot or a little. In and out. Back and forth. Maybe sway those hips. Opening up the hamstrings. Breathe in. Exhale, pivot the feet out. Maybe drop the hips down from Malasana, or you can stay in your forward fold. If you want to open the hips a little, come into your Malasana. If you want to open the backs of the legs, find that flat back or a Uttanasana, wherever you're at in your practice. If your hips feel a little open, then open the backs of the legs. If the backs of the legs feel good and you want to find Malasana, find Malasana. And now wherever you're at, rise up to stand, meeting in our mountain pose. Mountain pose is going to be our rendezvous point, our reset button. With our hands in prayer, let's just soak up this energy that we are creating with our own movement, our own breath, our own body and soul. Deep breath in. Now exhale, let's bend the knees, grounding that left foot, send the right foot back. Virabhadrasana 3. Let's send the arms out like a T. Breathe in. Now exhale, sweep the arms back so the fingertips reach for the back of the mat. Bend that right knee. Let's bring it all the way through. So we're standing on the left foot, the right leg comes forward. Now cross the right leg over the left. Maybe that foot comes behind the calf, maybe it's at the side. Arms sweep up. Right hand underneath, left hand on top. Left arm on top. Garudasana, here we are, eagle pose. Nice, guys. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Breathe in and out. Maybe close the eye. One more breath in. Now exhale, let's fold forward, hinging at the waist halfway. Unravel those feet, stand strong on the left foot. Send the right foot back, exhale. Now when you're ready, release those arms, let it go. They can dangle down, or maybe you want to extend them out. Flex the back foot. Now exhale, lower the hands down. Maybe send the foot to the sky, little standing splits. Now lower that right leg back. Pivot on the ball or the heel of the foot. Right hand sweeps back. Here we are, Virabhadrasana 2. Nice, guys, deep breath in. Exhale, cross the hands in front, right arm underneath, left hand on top. Let's find our Garuda arms, inhale. Maybe the elbows lift to the shoulders, breathe in. Exhale, pivot that left foot towards the long edge. Nice, bend the knees just a little bit, sink down to goddess, and come right back up. Now ground into that left foot. Let's lean over to the left, kind of like a side lunge, but take that right leg with us, cross it over. Eagle legs. And our eagle pose. Breathe in. Breathe out, belly button into the spine. All right, let's unravel the legs. We're gonna stand on the left leg. Right leg unravels. Lift it up. Now step it to the side and come back to the middle. Legs can be straight, arms in. Let's release, exhale. Arms unwind, they can be out or they can be at the side. Letting go. Pivot that left foot towards the front of the mat. Now let's bend that front knee. Reach the right arm up. Let's begin to float. So the right toe maybe drags towards that left heel. The space between the feet getting smaller. And then we hinge. Maybe that block is there. Finding our Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Can really open up the front of the body, the hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's exhale, bring that hand to the hip. Bend that front knee. And now bring the hips so they're parallel with the ground, heart parallel with the floor. The right hand comes down, find our standing splits. Maybe come on the ball, that left foot, or the whole foot on the ground, right foot to the sky. Exhale, bring that right foot to meet the left. Bend the knees, let's rise up. Hands come to the heart. Inhale, arms come to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, find a half lift. Then bend the knees, let's rise all the way to standing. Bring the hands towards the hips, step the right foot back. Pivot the feet towards the long edge. Now pivot that right foot towards the back edge of the mat. Exhale to find warrior two. Inhale to reach the arms out. We're gonna reset on this side with our warrior two. Bring the hands to the hips. Pivot the left foot. Now step the hands to frame the foot and then step that left foot forward. So we're on the back of our mat now. Maybe that block is on the side, that right side of the mat. Bend the knees. And now let's exhale, ground that right foot. Step the left foot back, back, back. So we're kind of in standing split, but we'll rise up to our warrior three. Grounding the foot. Arms can be any variation. Breathe in. Now exhale, bend that knee. Let's bring that left leg through. Cross the left leg over the top. Find our Garuda legs, left arm in front, right arm on top. Garuda arms. Lift those elbows high to the sky. Strong standing leg, breathe in. Exhale. Another deep breath in. Let's exhale to hinge at the waist. The arms are now parallel with the floor. Unwrap that top leg. Let's send it back. Here we go, guys. Virabhadrasana 3. That right leg is keeping us upright. Now let's let it go. The arms can release. They can dangle down. They can reach out to the side, wherever you want. Find the breath. Feel the prana. Now exhale, that left foot goes back. Pivot that left heel. Virabhadrasana 2. Nice, inhale. Exhale, reset. Arms come in front, left on the bottom, right on the top. Eagle arms. Breathe in. There we go. Now exhale, pivot the right foot towards the long edge. And it's like we're coming into that side lunge. We're going to take that left foot with us. And then we find our Garudasana, left leg over the top. Garudasana. Nice, guys. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Another breath in. Exhale, unravel that leg, strong right leg. Step that leg to the side and then come to the middle. Exhale, legs can be straight, maybe the knees are bent. Breathe in. Exhale. Now let's release those arms, find them nice and long. Pivot that right foot towards the short edge. Exhale to bend that knee. And now we can bring that right arm kind of down towards the ground, finding that block as we kind of drag that left toe forward. And then when you're ready, you can find that Ardha Chandrasana, or half moon. Breathe in and out. Now exhale, so the heart and the hips become parallel with the floor. Hands reach for the floor, standing splits if you want, and then float that left foot back. Frame the front foot. Bring the right foot back, plank pose. And now exhale, bring those knees mat distance apart. Sit it back, child's pose. Let the breath go. Find some release. Now roll it forward, and then we're going to bring the knees to one side so the hips can float down. Let's find our back, making our way back to where we started. So we'll bring our legs to the sky. Now let the feet fall wide. Hands can be on the inner thigh or inner knee. Exhale. Bring the feet to the floor. Maybe we find a supported bridge, so pressing the feet down, lift the hips up. That block just below the sacrum. Let's let our body rest in some support. So we experience that effortlessness, and now we have some support in the midst of the effort and the intention. Let the heart sink into the back, the shoulders into the floor. Be noticing the backs of the legs with that little bit of support with the block, feeling a little more ease. When you're ready, you can lift the hips and remove that block to find your Shavasana. And maybe begin to lengthen the exhale so it's a little longer than the inhale as we begin to bring that heart rate down and rest. Let the back body be effortless now. Let the front body join that back body in effortlessness and ease. Begin to count down the breaths from 3. Let's rise up. Rise up to a seated position. As we move through our day and the week, can we give ourselves permission to be in a question? Just throw out the query and just be in the energy and let the body sort it out for us. Let the mind, heart, and soul meld and marry. Let's exhale. Inhale. Om Shanti. 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 Namaste.